Now we are ready to get started on stitching up the center, and there is something that we need to do before we do that. That is stitch up the petals. So one of the most frequent questions that we've seen so far are, where are the cutting files for the petals? And this is where you need to read the instructions. So the petals or the flowers are actually stitched in two pieces. First off, we're going to stitch the petals. They then get folded up and then they are added to basically a regular embroidered applique flower. So we stitch the applique part of the flower onto the background, and as we're doing that, there is a placement line that allows us to put the petals in place and stitch them down so that they are secure. Now, there are a dozen different ways of folding the petals. They're all a different shape. You can fold them in so many different ways. Play with that part and have fun. I will be showing you some different ways to fold the petals as we are getting them ready to go onto the center part of the quilt. Let's see. So depending on which center you're doing, the tall vase or the shorter vase, obviously you're going to have a different set of designs. Also, if you have a 200 by 300 millimeter hoop, or if you have the bigger 240 by 360 millimeter hoop, there's going to be a difference in the specific designs that you're going to stitching, but they all go down exactly the same way. You're going to mark some lines on stabilizer. You're going to baste the stabilizer to the back of your batting and background fabric, and we are going to place each design at the specified space using the intersections that we have marked up on the background fabric. Once you've got one design stitched up, you can really ignore that and just go on to the next design as if it's the first one again. The flowers are stitched up last, so we will be going through, I'm actually going to be stitching the short vase version in my Bernina jumbo hoop. So you'll see how we do the different hoopings. We'll go through the different hoopings that you will need to do, whichever version of the quilt you're making and whichever hoop size that you are going to be using. And it's actually really pretty straightforward. So there is absolutely nothing to worry about, and a ton of fun to be had whilst you are doing the stitching. So let's go get to it.